Hey y'all, welcome back to SB Designs. In today's video, I am going to be unboxing and organizing an inventory order that I got from Bargain Bead Box. I recently signed up for their monthly subscription plan, and when I signed up, I also went ahead and got a few items that I thought would be nice. They also had a Christmas in July sale, so I took advantage of that as well. And I also bought the it's called the sweater weather. I have a hard time saying that. Sweater weather collection from, I think it was September of last year, because they had some extra box materials left over, so I decided to go ahead and pick that up. Okay. All right. Got a lot of items in here. I also have little containers to organize everything in. I'd like to keep the Bargain Bead Box items separate from the rest of my collection of beads and jewelry making supplies, just so that I can be able to tell the difference between the quality of the products when I'm doing my wear tests. And then I also have some trays to kind of help with organizing all of the items that we ordered. I think I'm going to, this is probably the sweater weather collection here. So I'm going to set this aside and open that at the end. All right, the very first thing we have here, it doesn't have a little label like how the other ones did in the Swaru Sunset collection from the subscription box, where it gave like the name of the piece as well. This just has an item number. This one says Gems 7266. And I do have a packing list so I can look up what that is. Okay, 7266 is chalcedony, green English cut chalcedony. It's beautiful. It's really pretty. I'm excited. I love this kind of green where it's got like the tiniest little bit of blue in there. Turquoise, teal, those are my favorite colors. So this is a really pretty green because again, the tiniest little bit of blue. But it's a good green. I don't think I really have green. I mean, I have some aventurine and some, what is it, Amazonite. And so they are, you know, kind of like a bluish green, but again, more on the teal, like blue side. So that's really pretty. I love the chalcedony. I don't know if that's really how you pronounce it, but that's what it looks like to me. So let's see. I also have, I think I got 2 of this. Oh, this is cherry quartz. I got 3 bags of the cherry quartz. Beautiful. Those look cute together. I love this color pink. I have some, I wish I could remember what it is. It's a bead. It's not cherry quartz. It's probably a quartz of some sort. But it's this color and it's really, really pretty. I just don't remember what it is. I got it from Hobby Lobby, I think. It was either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. But they were like a multi-strand where, you know, you had some that were round and some that were different sizes and some nuggets. And I like working with round beads. So I'm excited to have that. And then I have this item here. It says this is strawberry quartz nugget beads. I think these were some of the box extras that they had left over from one of their, maybe like the February subscription box. And that's a really pretty strand as well. This one has a little bit of like a purpley tinge to it. That's pretty. Those are pretty with the green as well, but definitely a little bit of purple in there. I have a hard time working with nuggets because they don't sit perfectly on the strand. So it's good to have more products to try to, you know, practice with. And I think that's it as far as the beads go from the inventory collection, or from my inventory collection. Like, I wanted to buy some things to build up my inventory. So then I have some findings here. This one is, oh, that's really pretty. It's like a sunburst link. This is find 2753. 2753 is the stainless steel sunburst semicircle. All right, so you've got another item here. Oh, this is small and delicate. I thought it was going to be bigger than that, which is fine. It's very delicate. This is scrolled vintage style drops. I got 2 of those. Let me turn these over so we can see the style. I got some ear wires. This is another link. And this is the medallion links in antique bronze. I don't know if you can see them through the bag. What I'll probably do is, as I'm organizing them, I'll put the links, I'll show them to you. I have another, ooh, this is in the red copper that the Saguaro Sunset has. So I might be able to use this in with that collection. This is a filigree floral link, dotted filigree floral links. Those are so pretty. Like that. All right. Oh, these are nugget beads. I think I ordered more of these as well. I didn't remember that I had already ordered those. I didn't need more, but I think I did. Dadgummit. Okay, anyway, these are textured nugget spacers. I mean, I think it's a good little item to have, so I'm not too concerned about having extras of something like that, but I didn't mean to do that. All right, have another link here. This is the floral cutout round pendant, not a link, a pendant. Those are cute. I mean, I guess you could still use them as a link though, because I don't see like a place where it's got like a loop or something, you know, to hang onto the chain. So I think I can kind of use those for whatever. And then there are some bead caps here. This is a textured round bead cap. It's pretty. Ooh, this is a good size chandelier thing. This is filigree style chandeliers. Oh, I think I ordered more of those as well. Yeah, I think I did. Or no, I ordered something similar, but it's got a different shape. I'm finding that the vintage bronze is the color that I kind of gravitate to when I'm designing. And so I had a lot of like little chandelier thingies, like earring things or pendant things that I got from Hobby Lobby, but they were all in like a silver tone and nothing in the bronze tone. And I think these are really pretty. I don't know if I want to use those as earrings or links in like a necklace, but that's a lot of little holes. Not that I need to use all the holes if I was using them as a link, but then I don't know what it will look like to not have the hole with something on there. So anyway, I'll have to for sure play around with that. And found, yeah, there's a couple more findings, and then we'll look at the chain, a little bit of chain that I got. So this one here is, this is probably find 5315. Yes, 5315 is the dotted and swirled chandelier findings. Oh, this for sure was a box extra from the last box that they did. Like rainforest something. This is the clasp. I just thought it was really pretty. So I'm excited to have, you know, at least that. They didn't have very much extras from that particular box. I really wanted the polished beads that were in there. I don't remember the name. They were like this really deep blue, and I think they were the English cut shape as well, but they didn't have any more of those. Okay. Here is another little item. Let's see what it is. This is the Loop Floral Link, and that's really cute and very delicate. I love it. I think that's really pretty. And then the chain. I just got a variety of chains. This was a chain that was in the Rainforest collection, one of the box extras. And then I got some of like the more gold color, bronzy gold color. Like this one's a very vintage bronze, and it almost has like a green undertone to it, versus this one that's more like a gold tone. And these were on like I think I mentioned earlier, this was part of the Christmas in July sale. And then we have like a silver chain. I do have some chain already in my stash that I got from like Amazon or something, but I really want to try different suppliers because I'm worried about the chain from Amazon like tarnishing on me, and I don't want to make jewelry that's going to tarnish, you know. This is a stainless steel chain. I think all of the chain, when they have it packaged like this, I think it's all 1 meter as far as the length goes. That doesn't want to go back in there. I'll just pour it out. And then it looks like I got a little freebie in here as well. There's like a little business card. Yeah, there's a freebie here. I don't know what that is. It's really very interesting. Wow, that's like a glass bead, it looks like, with some sort of something on the inside. It's interesting. Ah, they almost look like eyes. Like reptile eyes or alligator eyes or something. Wow. I wonder if they say in the packing list. I wonder if they say what these are. Don't they look like eyes? Is it just me? Well, without diving too much into the packing list, I don't see anything straight off the bat that tells me what that is. So I might just have to look on their website to see what it is. But, you know, that's nice to get a little extra in your box that you weren't expecting to get. Dropped it. I'm going to go ahead and organize the products that came in this shipment today, because I do have some more findings that I ordered, because I don't have anything really in this copper color, and I was really having trouble finishing the Sararu Sunset collections that I've designed. So I want to go ahead and get everything organized and then get the sweater weather product unboxed. I'm probably going to keep these on their little strings for right now until we're ready to do something with it. Here are the links and the bead caps, the little pendants, all the findings, 2 little reptile eyes. All the fun little things that I got. I really wanted some more findings, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully I'll be able to incorporate those in with the Saru collection. Even this looks like it might coordinate with, and I think that that little like starburst, sunburst kind of thing would do really well with that collection. So I mean, nice fun little way to, you know, help with the design process. And then I just put the gems back into a pouch because I will probably put these into another little tote, but I don't really want to combine things. I want to keep the Bead Box Bargains or Bargain Bead Box products separate, again, because I'm trying to do wear tests and see how the product fares compared to other brands that I've been purchasing. So now let's get into the sweater weather collection. Again, this was just an extra box supplies, so they just didn't sell all of the subscription boxes for September of 2025, and they had some product left, and that's how I was able to get my hands on these items here. They did include with my packing slip all of the, like, the list of everything that came in the collection, and it's a $94 value. And then the number that's on the list corresponds to the number on a bag. And when I opened the Saru collection, I thought, oh, I should put everything in my tote in the order, you know, in the number order. That way I can just reference the list if I needed to, you know, refresh my mind on what the item was. And so I kind of want to do that again. I've got another tote ready so that I can put the items in the tote right away. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll see how well I'm able to organize everything. Oh, I found bag number 1. Yay. Number 2 is 4, 19, 5, 6. Oh, that's 20 here. So 21 and 22. And 13. All right, let's get started. So we have item number 1 is a petrified wood matte round bead. That sounds really fun. Oh, wow, that is so pretty. I love it. That's gorgeous. Petrified wood. Wow, I'm sure you know already, but anything that's petrified just means it's so old, and it's a fossil, right, of some sort, that it's turned to stone. Wow, that's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, like, look, it's beautiful already. You don't need to add anything else to it. Nature is just, I mean, it's amazing to me, you know. Just the beauty that's in our earth. I'm amazed. Every day I'm amazed. Okay, number 2 is mahogany obsidian wavy flat round focal bead, And there is a 2-piece obsidian. Ooh, wow, that looks really good. That's beautiful. Wow. I didn't realize obsidian had the red and the brown tones. I thought obsidian was black, which, I mean, I know there's different types of, you know, all of these stones. But that's very cool to see the different colors. And of course, I mean, it matches perfectly. Okay, number 3, mahogany obsidian round beads. So the same thing as those wavy, large wavy beads, but just in a smaller round bead. And that is a 4mm on a 15-inch strand. Number 4. Number 4 is a 6mm brown agate round bead. It's dyed and it's a 7-inch strand. This is pretty. I do have some agate and some jasper that look very similar to this already in my stash. These are beautiful. They look a lot like wood to me, like it reminds me of wood, you know, just the tone. And it's nice to have something a little lighter, you know, because everything we've opened up so far has been very deep and moody, right? Grounded, earthy, all the terms. All right, so here we have it's a 12-piece, 10mm bronzite matte round bead. I believe these are loose. Ooh. Wow, there's almost a bit of a green undertone in those. Now, they don't look that different to me, honestly, from the petrified wood, because the petrified wood is also a matte bead. Still very pretty. This was bronzite. And I do, you know, I'm sure bronzite is the type of stone, but it does have a bronzy look to it. I wonder if that's how it got its name, because it almost has a little bit of a metallic feel to it. You know, like the vintagey antique bronze kind of look. It does have a little bit of that feel. And then, like I was saying before, to me, it looks like it has a little bit of a green undertone, which bronze, you know, looks kind of green to me also. So we'll stick that there. All right, we're on number 6 now. Let's see. This is a 6-piece, 24 by 26mm glass flower bead in navy blue. Ooh, so this is interesting because we've got the browns and, you know, black, lots of browns, some kind of purpley mahogany. Mahogany to me is like a reddish brown with like a little bit of a purple undertone. And then we've got our bronze. And now we've got blue, and these are very pretty. Aw, and oh, that's nice. You can see the color here. I'll put it on my little white tray so you can see the actual color. So I wonder how that's going to play against my skin tone. You know, it definitely looks deeper on my skin tone. It looks more like a charcoal color against my skin. I'm sure, you know, someone with a lighter skin tone, you'd probably be able to see the blue a little more. And then it looks to have flecks of gold in there. And these are really sweet. The little bead is drilled, the hole is drilled through the very center of the bead. So, you know, I'd have to figure out how to use that so that I could actually see the focal, because if I put it on a necklace, you won't be able to see the bead itself as a flower, right? It'll turn sideways. if I had it as earrings, they would turn down. So I'll have to play around with that and see how to get that to where the flower is the center, the focal. Okay, that was number 6. Number 7 is a 10-piece, 10.5 millimeter glass flower bead in navy. So another type of bead, and these are also loose. Oh, those are so cute. Okay, same thing. The hole is drilled through the center. So I definitely get the floral feel looking at it from the side. Like if it was on a beading wire, I can see that it's a flower. For me though, I think it would just be tying in that blue color, because I think if I was looking at it on someone's neck, like on a necklace, or even on a bracelet, it wouldn't read as a flower to me. I would definitely see the color, but I wouldn't be like, oh, that's a flower, you know? Okay, let's see. Number 8 is an 8x6 millimeter glass barrel spacer in dark red coral. We had the dark red coral was also in the Sawaru collection. It's the rectangle bead that's in that collection. Oh, this is beautiful. Ooh, I love this color. That's pretty. I like the color of this dark red coral more than the color that's in the Sawaru collection, because the Sawaru is a brighter red, almost like a cherry red, and this is a deeper tone, and it does look beautiful with the navy blue. I'm able to see it kind of working well with everything. I don't know so much about this obsidian. I mean, obviously it goes together, right? A professional has curated this box, so I'm not saying it doesn't go together. I just, you know, at my skill level, I'm like, do those go? Because they're like different color tones, right? That's more of a blue, and that's more of an orange red. This is a blue red, that's an orangey red. So it'll be interesting to see how I'm able to put those together. All right, up next, we have number 9, a 4 millimeter crystal faceted bicone bead in opaque gray. It's a 12-inch strand. Let's see here. Oh, very pretty. I like having simple, basic items like this in just a glass or a crystal and not in a gemstone, because this is just like a little accent, a little spacer, and I don't really want to use my gemstones as spacers, you know. And I love having the matte gray, because gray is a neutral, right? I love having that in with these other really fun beads, because we do have some matte gray in there, but it's nice to have like the little bit of accent, right, to just help set it off. Number 10 is a 6 millimeter crystal faceted fancy cube bead in light steel blue. So that is probably going to play really well with the gray tones, and of course the blue, right? So we're bridging the gap here. And oh yes, this is what we live for. Oh, that's so pretty. It looks great with the petrified wood. I don't know about the bronzite. Obviously the navy, I think it's going to look really great with. And then of course the matte gray, of course, it looks good there. With that, definitely a lot of blue tones, I feel like, coming out more in this collection. We started with the mahogany color tone, and now we're kind of morphing into the blue. Okay, so here, number 11 is a 6x4 millimeter crystal faceted rondelle bead in matte steel blue. So here we have the shiny fancy, and now the matte steel blue. Am I the only one that has trouble getting little baggies open? Ooh, those are pretty. It's got, I think that is the AB finish. Does that say AB anywhere on here? It doesn't say AB, but it does have that little bit of like iridescence. All right, number 12. Ooh. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, this is a 2-piece patterned wood pendants with brass chain accent. I wonder, when they curate the boxes, do they, and of course you can use your elements for whatever you want, but do they intend for some things to be like earrings, for example? Like, is this supposed to be the earring for this collection? Now, it almost looks like the design on there is printed. And it looks kind of like leather. I lost the bag. I wanted to read the description again. Oh, I can find the description right here on my list. That's what we have a list for. Patterned wood pendant with brass chain accent. It almost looks like it's printed on there. You know, it's not carved in there or anything. It looks printed. It actually looks kind of like a purse. Like a Barbie size, you know, big tote. Okay. Item number 13 is a glass bead mix in Autumn Hearth, and it's 20 grams. So we're gonna sit around the hearth in our sweater. Woo! Okay, there's a bunch of different sizes in here. And, you know, we have all of the colors coming together. We've got the steel blue, which kind of is like that. The steel blue is kind of in between the navy blue and like the lighter tones, right? And then we've got the gray and we've got the browns. We've got a little bit of that red and the mahogany as well. There's even some pink in there. I wonder if there's going to be pink in some of the other elements in our collection. That would be kind of fun. I don't see pink, but I do have pink that I picked up from the sale. So maybe we can incorporate some pink in our collection. I mean, there's a little bit of pink actually in the petrified wood. That one's got a lot of pink in there, little pink undertones, kind of purpley colors. So yeah, for sure. It makes sense to have pink in the bead mix. Number 14 is a filigree flower component in antique bronze. It's a 33 millimeter. This is a 10-piece. So quite a few. They're large. Ooh, wow. Oh, this is interesting. Oh. They're very thin. Huh. I wonder if I can, if the intent is to back it, put the flower bead up against that piece. That's interesting. Oh, I've seen things like this before, but I didn't think of using it in jewelry making, which, I mean, it makes sense. I guess you could technically use anything in jewelry making, right? I mean, I'm sure we've all seen, you know, Project Runway when they go to the hardware store and they're using nuts and bolts and they make like this fabulous piece of jewelry. But that's very pretty. How interesting. Let me lay some of them out this way so we can see. But it's loose, so I kind of want to keep it, you know, contained somewhat. somewhat contained. Let's put it over here. Okay, so we got some more filigree. This is a 4-piece 48mm filigree flower component. Wow. That's very pretty. Oh, was it a 3-piece or a 4-piece? Oh no. Oh no, there's 4 in there. Okay, good. Yay. Wow, those are very large. And they're thin. Could they be used just by themselves as a, oh, it's the same pattern. Same pattern, just large and smaller. Because I wouldn't say small, because this to me is still a lot to work with. My goodness. Now, I was saying, and I interrupted myself, they're very thin. Would it be okay for this to be by itself? Interesting. Okay. All right. Okay, number 16 is a 10-piece, 10mm glass pattern matte round bead in slate blue iris. This is also a loose bead. So let's get our... Oh, I have some beads very similar to this, different shape though, from Hobby Lobby. Different shape. Slightly different color, but very similar. So maybe I could incorporate some of that with some of this. If you've seen my, I think I have one of my designs that I uploaded on YouTube from my Serario collection. I do have more designs I'll be uploading, but I used, you know, a combination of the product that came in the box and my own stash. So I think for me, that's a good way to go about using the products. Okay, number 17 is a 6-piece 22 by 19mm floral chandelier finding in the antique bronze. Oh, that's really cute. That's super cute. You know, it's little and delicate, but not so little. So I feel like I could actually use this very easily right now with my current skill set. You know, as either a pendant or a link, or earrings. I feel like I could actually make something with that without too much kerfuffle. Oh, more. I have more of these. Okay, so this is a floral medallion link. We already have these because I picked these up from the extras. These are individual. See, that's a good size. Again, it's kind of like these are a good size. Because I feel like I could actually do something with it without being overwhelmed. Ooh, I wonder if I could do a necklace with just the links. Because they're so pretty. You know, like put them all together next to each other. I might try that. Okay, so we got 4 bags left. Number 19 is a 50-piece 6x5mm daisy spacer bead in the antique bronze. This is a loose item. Let's get our little trays. Oh, yep. Do we all have some daisy spacers? Probably. Even the newbies. All right. Number 20 is a 10 grams dotted 8-point bead cap in the antique bronze. Oh, that's really pretty. What I like about this is it's very delicate. I like the openness of it. You can kind of see through it. So I feel like the bead would shine through. Sometimes the bead caps to me, they're just like so bulky, right? Am I the only one? I think that they're bulky and, you know, I want to use them, but then they just don't look right. And then there's different sizes, right? Okay, 21 is 2 sets of an ornate patterned round toggle clasp. That's beautiful too. And our last item, the chain. It is, let's see, a 7 by 3.5 millimeter and a 4 by 3 millimeter Figaro jewelry chain in antique bronze. So are there 2 pieces of chain in here? Oh, I wonder, oh, I see. I see why it has and. There's 2 different types of links in this chain. So one is a long shape and then one is a very narrow shape, like a smaller round, and one is a like an oval shape. There's like a little bit of chaff in there. Wow, well, my goodness. There sure is a lot in these boxes. You definitely get your money's worth, I would say, when you order these boxes. Let's see what this cherry quartz. Oh, see, I think the cherry quartz looks amazing with this. So for sure, I'm going to be incorporating some of the cherry quartz. I'm allowed because there's pink already in this collection. Bloop. I think that looks super cute. Also, let's take a look at these strawberry quartz because check it out. That looks good too. And that looks great, I think, with that red coral. And it looks good with the obsidian, the mahogany. You know what? For funsies, does it go? Maybe not. I mean, green to me is a neutral. I feel like green goes with everything because flowers have leaves and they have stems, which are green. Anyway, super fun. Let's see now if I can make something out of all of this stuff that we got. Maybe I can make something quick, fast, and in a hurry. But y'all, I take a long time to design. Because I keep trying things, you know, one way or another, and then I switch it up and I keep going back and forth. And then finally something comes together. So I'm going to fast forward me organizing the products into my tote. And then we'll fast forward to me picking out some elements to work with and then seeing what I'm able to come up with. Okay, well, I decided to just kind of combine some of the elements together in the box because these were too big to go in a box. So then I was like, I'm not going to have two boxes just with one having just, you know, a couple of daisy spacers and some bead caps and a link. And then I have these links in the other box that I have with the inventory builder that I did. So I thought about combining those, but I really want to work with the Sweater Weather collection as a collection. So anyway, I decided to combine some of the elements in the box together. So I have one box and then a little bag with the Sweater Weather elements. Thank you so much for watching the unboxing of this inventory builder and the Sweater Weather collection. I will be making some pieces. I've already made several from the Sweater Weather collection. I'll be posting them onto the channel, so make sure you come back to take a look at how I make this box my own. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.